Hi, I'm Sandy, and welcome to Life with Sandy. Well, look who I couldn't convince to go for a walk.
No, we're out and about, aren't we, Kylie? Got some errands to run.
But Kylie walks every day.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounded enthusiastic, Kylie. What's happening a week from Saturday?
My graduation party.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. Oh, well.
All right.
Have fun.
Have fun on your walk.
Oh. At least I wanted to get out here a little earlier. I've been awake for an hour and a half, but we started putzing around the house.
Not too hot, right?
It's not too hot.
73 degrees.
73. Perfect walking weather.
Yeah.
Okay, now
All right,
bye. Well, good morning. It's been a while since we've been here, hasn't it? Today is Tuesday, June 28th. As you could see, we saw Denise and Kylie a little earlier. They were having a running day. They had lots to do, but I want to get my walk in. But we have birthdays today. Today is Hope Henninger's birthday, so Hope, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hope. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Isabella. I think she's 15, I think. But it's Isabella's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Isabella. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And I gotta check this. I think I wrote something wrong. Oh, I know what I did. Never mind. I know what my question mark is. I have on my calendar Becky and Craig's anniversary, but then I have in question marks behind it the 4th. So I looked at July 4th. I didn't look at June 4th. I looked at July 4th, and it wasn't their anniversary. So I don't know. Maybe I missed their anniversary or whatever. But Becky and Craig, let me know. When is your anniversary so I can correct it in my calendar? But I'm still going to sing just in case I missed it. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great anniversary. It's also Jennifer, Rebecca, and John's anniversary. So Jennifer, Rebecca, and John, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. And it's my buddy Gina Pearson and Tom. It's their anniversary. Guess what I did? I forgot about the time change because she lives in California. I live in Michigan. I sent her a happy anniversary meme at little after 10 this morning, which means it was a little after 7 in California. Oh well, maybe I was the first one to wish her a happy anniversary then. Who's to know? Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope all of you have a great anniversary. The only thing I have to do today is bring my cable boxes to the UPS so that they can send it on its way, and make sure I hang on to the receipt. I have all the receipts from every single box I've ever returned because I just don't trust them that they're going to come back. I had DirecTV and it just didn't work out, and so I canceled the order, and I kept all the paperwork. And do you know they still try to bill me for that, for a past due from like 2013? I just send them the copy of the bill, and it'll be another year or two, and then they'll send me another bill, and I'll send them a copy of the bill because I refuse to pay it more than once. I paid it once, and I'm not paying it again. And I was really glad to hear that Jim, I've never even said anything to him, but I think that now that he's on the videos more and he does see himself, I think he sees, I know the camera adds more weight even, maybe that helped him make his decision. But I really do think that him seeing himself on camera made him realize that he needs to do something. You know, you have to want to do it yourself. If you don't want to do it yourself, no matter how much priding you get from, prodding, what's the word? bugging from people that you should lose weight. You know, it's breezy, so my sinuses are acting up. I apologize. Edie has the same weather as I do because she was having the same issues yesterday. But anyway, she lives in Pennsylvania, which is not that far from me. I think she lives in Pennsylvania. I'm almost positive she lives in Pennsylvania. I don't know. But anyway, but Jim made the decision that he wants to do it, and so he's really making a conscious effort to do it. He stayed on plan yesterday. He asked how many calories or points things were before he ate, put them on his plate. And so I do think that it's going to make a difference. Now I have to get him into going for a walk with me. So I can probably get another little walk in the evening, maybe just around the block, a quick little half-mile walk or something. He would walk a whole mile, I think, if I asked him. But we'll see. If you want to do it, you will do it, and I want to do it. So that's why I don't quit. I mean, I struggle. I stumble. I fall. I do everything. Oh, I had a dream last night that I was going to some kind of a party, and every little couple, like parties, people get in their little groups. Every little group I went to was sitting on the floor, and I sat down on the floor and got up with no issues at every single one of my little gatherings. I know it was a dream, but it's a goal. Because I can get down on the floor, I do practice, but I still have to use some piece of furniture to help myself get up. That's why I worry when I walk alone that if I stumble and fall. But if anything, I could always crawl to a mailbox because our mailboxes are on the street. And so I would be able to have something to grab onto to get up. And hopefully somebody would see me if I was laying on the ground too long. Because it's a pretty active neighborhood. I did see a couple walkers. I did see a couple cyclists. So, and the people working in their gardens and things. It's the winter I worry about. And I know I say this every year, but I'm really, I'm even taking measurements in my bedroom to figure out where it'll fit, buying a treadmill. Because then I think Jim might walk on it too. Because Jim's not really one to go out for a walk, but he would walk on a treadmill, I think, if it was in the bedroom, right there, staring you in the face. So, I'm going to check online and see, especially if it's really too hot to walk. We'll have my air conditioning on, obviously, so I'll be able to walk. I have a ceiling fan that I can turn on that'll blow on me, even if the air conditioning's not cool enough. But I'm seriously considering doing that. I don't really want to get one too soon because I'm going to be gone for 3 weeks in July. But Jim will be home. No, Jim will be with me for 2 of those weeks. I think that you might get a better deal in the summer than you do in the winter, because in the winter everybody wants to stay in the house and do their exercises, whereas in the summer people are out. So I'm thinking I might get a better deal in the summer, or they might just be the same price all year round because they know people are going to buy them. I don't know. I'm going to look into that to see. I do track my points in my Weight Watchers app. So yesterday I did end up with 23 points, which I get 31. So, but like I said, you guys are all on different plans, and so seeing my points, I think if you see my food, you get a general idea what I'm eating. Still keeps me honest, still keeps me on track, but I am tracking it on my phone. I know, what's the point? If you're doing it on your phone, why not do it in the book? It's just my ways. Don't try to figure me out. I haven't figured myself out, and I'm almost 72, and I still don't figure out how I do things. But anyway, Sophia's coming over today. She's going to spend the night. She's trying to talk Alyssa into spending the night. Alyssa said I have too many clocks and they make too much noise. I did realize that this one clock I have in the bedroom where she sleeps, because she doesn't sleep with Sophia because Sophia is a bed hog. She sleeps on the couch, which is like when you take the cushions off, it's like a twin-size bed, the same size as a twin-size bed. But because I don't have I have throw cushions on it, which I made a mistake when I bought it. I would have preferred to have a couch with like a permanent back thing or whatever, but I have to get this. I'll be right back. Well, the conversation got long, and so I came over here to sit down. It was Christy. We were just talking about some different things. She was using my Apple ID, and we had to get the codes and all that good stuff. But anyway, the couch I bought, when I bought it, I didn't realize that instead of having a permanent back cushion, it has great big huge throw pillow cushions that come off, which works when you want to have company sleep over, because then that is the size of a twin size bed. But it doesn't work when your grandkids are over, because they have pillow fights with them. They're getting older now. They don't do that, but when they were younger, they did a lot. But I have this one clock, which I forgot which one she was talking about. You guys have heard it sometimes that I've forgotten that I've taken it out of the room. That when I do my videos, you can hear the tick, 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 tick. And it's right at the head of the couch where her head would be when she's sleeping. So that would be annoying. I am so used to the sounds of my clocks that I don't even hear them. But when I have company over, I shut my grandfather clock off. My Beatles clock only plays when there's a light shining on it, so I don't have to worry about that at night. And then my porch light I usually turn off because it shines into that, which is the guest bedroom. It shines into that bedroom, because I usually leave the porch light on all night. Unlike Kim, who leaves her porch light on all the time. I asked her once about that. She said it's so she doesn't forget to turn it on. Anyway, like I said, I got to get in there and take a shower. What time is it? It's a little. I got my walk late. I wanted to get walking before. I was up at 8:45. I did go to bed at 1 o'clock, and I woke up at 8 o'clock. I just kind of played some games on my phone, and then at 8:45 was up and going to go for a walk. But then I thought, well, I'll just empty the dishwasher. Just straighten up this room. Just do, So I didn't actually get out walking until almost 10 o'clock. And then I saw Denise and talked to her for a little bit. And then I talked to Christy on the phone. Now I got to water my flowers. I'm going to take my shower, bring my stuff in, get back, watch my tag videos from everybody this afternoon, and just get on with my day. So let's get a crack-a-lackin'. Okay, I'm not going to turn the car on just yet because the air conditioner will make too much noise. But went to AT&T, got my slip for my devices. My boxes are still for my DirecTV, which was like from years ago. Maybe that's why the DirecTV keeps telling me that I owe the money. I don't know. We'll see. But she said, keep this receipt on file for at least a year. I go, honey, I've got a file, especially in the file cabinet, for all of the boxes I've returned, because they always come back and say they never got the box, and then I have the proof. And then, victory for me, because right across the street from it is, I gotta at least open my window. Sorry about that. Now I gotta open the door so the air conditioning doesn't come on. Is the 31 flavors and a Dunkin' Donuts combined. And I thought, no, blinders. And so I just drove right by. And then I had to go past, we had somebody that was walking the other day, found a dead body in the brush. I had to go by there and see all the yellow tape. They said it'd been there a while. The only thing is that now some family has closure. If you got to look at the good aspect of something, at least some family's going to have closure if they're missing a loved one. And then we came to Kohl's because I had $20 to spend in Kohl's cash. I'm not going to give up $20 for free for whatever. So I like to use placemats on my end tables because it just makes it easier. So I got 2 that look like that for each table. And then I got another meat thermometer, which Jim's doing so much better with the barbecuing. But the digital ones that we have that we put the batteries in, they get overheated from the heat from the grill. So I'm hoping that this will work. Plus on top of it, it tells him right in here what temperature he wants, so he doesn't have to keep asking me because it'll tell him right on the temperature gauge. So that came to $22.20. So I had to put $2.20 of my own money in, but not bad for what I got, $2.20. And just think that I'm not going to use the $20 of Kohl's cash. That's how they get you. They give you a quick little date that you got to use it by, and then you forget about it, and then they made money on you. Not this girl. Okay, let's go home and eat lunch. Or breakfast. Brunch. Haven't eaten yet. It is almost 1 o'clock. It's time to eat. Okay, for brunch, we're going to have a salad with some cottage cheese and some regular cheese on there with a hard-boiled egg and my tea. Today is Tuesday, June 28th. My quote is, loving yourself means caring enough to make the hard decisions in your life. I know, back and forth. Never know what I'm going to do with my points. But anyway, 0 for my salad, the egg, and the tea. I don't like egg on my salad, but I wanted to eat some protein, so I'm going to eat the egg separate. I'm not counting the berries. I have 3 strawberries cut up. A cup of strawberries is 1 point. That's nowhere near a point. 4 points for an ounce of provolone cheese. 4 points for my 2 tablespoons of Kraft Thousand Island dressing. and 3 points for a half a cup of cottage cheese. So it's 11 points. Dot Castagio, I know I'm saying your name wrong, Dot. These are the salad jars she was asking me that I got from Weight Watchers. And what I like about it is when you pack them, you can put your dressing on the inside here. I don't know if I can get it open. Let me see. I can't get it open. 1 minute. Here we go. It opens up to a little cup thing. You can put your dressing in there. And then you just put the lid back on. And it goes into your salad. This salad I prepared last Thursday. And it's still pretty fresh. Okay, for dinner I'm going to have some leftover stir fry from yesterday, which is chicken and peppers and onions and some mushrooms, a little bit of rice and a little bit of noodles. I'm going to count at 3 points. And then a cup of tea. That stir fry tasted better today than it did yesterday. I always think the food the next day always tastes just a little bit better. I don't know why, but it just always does. Melissa and Sophia are here. They're in the other bedroom, hiding, doing whatever they do, girls do, giggling, laughing, all that good stuff. They went in the pool for a little bit. I was just too lazy to get up and film them doing it. Then I went to McDonald's for them, and I didn't get anything because I told you I had the stir fry. So they had their McDonald's, and just got off the phone with my girlfriend. We talked for almost a half an hour. And now I'm just going to watch. I watched all my YouTube videos today. Got all caught up with them. And I'm probably just going to sit and read because I don't think I have anything on tape for TV tonight. That'll be it. Got to get up early tomorrow. I want to get my walk in before I go bring Denise for her colonoscopy. And that'll be it. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, share if you think somebody might like to see it. Talk to you guys soon. Stay safe.